Hey there, welcome back to our Tibet campaign. So, off camera, I was looking at our missions here, and I couldn't help but notice a bit of a problem, a bit of an issue with them. Specifically, this one right here, Himalayan cities. So, as you all know, with Vanilla Imperator and Invictus Imperator Rome with the Invictus mod, we all know that the map it goes along here, right? It kind of goes along here and slices down this way, and it kind of cuts off around here, right? So we also, but like when we click on the region map mode, this area in Vanilla Imperator is referred to as the Himalayas, the Himalayan region. So I was looking at this and realized that I have enough cities in the Himalaya region. The problem is, so this mission says we need at least 5 cities in the Himalaya region, but that region doesn't exist in Terra Indomita. So I don't. Yeah, I mean, like let's count this though. Like if we look at this region, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cities. It's 7 actually, because there's this one here. We have more than enough cities in this region, but there is no Himalaya region. So I don't know if I can actually complete this mission tree, which is a little upsetting, to be honest. That means that this mission tree is not really compatible with the Terra Indomita mod. So hopefully someone from the Terra Indomita mod sees this and can, sort of rectify this situation, because I'm not going to be able to go down here and finish this mission tree, unfortunately. So I mean, I could go down here and get Tibetan towns. I could maybe work on doing mountain maneuvers and then training in the Badlands. I mean, if I do this, I get a nice mountain combat bonus, which is very useful. I think that's a permanent bonus. But I don't really see any way to do Himalayan cities, because there is no Himalaya region. It doesn't exist, because it's called GU. So that's a bit of a bummer, unless there's some sort of command console that I can use to overcome this. We'll see though. I mean, I don't know. I'm for now, I'm just going to keep playing. And, maybe we might have to, once we kind of do what we can do, we might just have to abort this mission and, maybe just go and do other missions instead. Maybe like the matters of, do the missions that kind of give us claims or whatever. So we might just end up having to do that. So in the meantime, I am just going to have my mercenaries go over here, and we are going to declare war on these guys right here. And also, I think at some point I might fabricate a claim on these guys. I kind of combined the two words. I said fabriclaim, which is not a real word. And also, we are waiting for this province to explode on us here, which will just take a couple of months. And we will soon have another little provincial revolt here, which might be the last of it, to be honest, because, well, there is, what's going on here? There is Dunhuang, which is, what's going on over here? Oh, that's right, we fought our allies, enemies right here. Looks like the great power of Eorzea has split apart. That same thing happened to Yankee earlier. So now they're just a major power, I think. Bountiful Harvest. Yeah, I'm going to go with the stability here. Get that even higher. And here we are. So another provincial revolt. And I will have you Why can't you? Oh, because there's a fortress right there. Maybe I'll raise another group of levies here just because that's kind of intimidating. 5,500. We'll wait for them to 7,000. I'm guessing they have a. I'm not sure where they're going. It looks like they're going down this way. So we'll quickly. I'm going to send my mercenaries over here. We'll just quickly conquer these guys here. Fabricate a claim on these guys. I would also like to fabricate a claim on these guys here. They're a federated tribe, so I don't think they can just migrate on us if we were to start fabricating a claim. And we can also get another focus skill here. I'll get construction leader. That'll reduce the cost of construction. And it looks like we had another fight happen over here. And we completed our mission here with our 5th city of the region of Tibet. So we can do Tibetan towns. Now, can we do Buddhist scholar? Yes, we can. So Tibetan towns. We received news this morning in Zhangzhung that our campaign to build cities throughout the Tibet region has finished. And our people are eternally grateful for us investing in their homelands, with many personally believing that Tingsami Spa was the sole person responsible for making all of this happen. So now our capital will get some pretty nice bonuses here. It is maxed out in population, but it's going to get population growth 0.03%, provincial loyalty, which is kind of pointless because your capital province can't really ever revolt on you, but commerce value is very nice. We might want to invest, like I could build an aqueduct maybe to increase the population capacity. And now Huji is at war with... Ooh, that's a big war. You're at war with these guys, plus they have like a million... Oh, geez, they've got like a million vassals here. Do I want to get involved in this? This looks like a big war. Well, you know what? I'll just say yes for now. And if any of these guys come into my lands, I'll just fight them back. Qin is also at war with these guys right here. So I guess I'll say yes to that. You guys, my mercenaries, are already bordering Balasagun. And we will declare where they do not have any allies. So this should be a quick and tidy war. Oh, I should also double check. What are you on? Shock action. I guess I'll go with bottleneck. And I guess I'll just do Buddhist scholars. Even though we are traditionally adherents of the Bon faith, King Sami Spa wants to invite Buddhist scholars to Hyunglung so we can hear their sermons in person. And we won this siege over here, and I believe we have to take this territory up here. The Persian Civil War has ended. That does not matter to us at all. So I wonder, is this a defensive war here? Take Gonglu. Well, they both have territories in the province of Gonglu, so this could be a defensive war. But these guys have quite a few troops, it looks like, so we might have to keep our eyes out for them. They might end up venturing into our territory. And now we are getting the event, the envy of Bactria. Our neighbors wonder is the object of envy and awe of our populace. The people speak of the superiority of Bactria. Dangerous talk. We would do well to heed the mood of the people and refocus their efforts on creating our own monumental work. Or if all else fails, we could always take Alexandria Ocho from our neighbors instead. Yeah, you know, I am sort of like, I wouldn't mind kind of taking this territory for myself here. I don't want to take all. I don't want to expand too far westward. I'm thinking like taking northern India and maybe like a big chunk of China as well. So I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that. I'm pretty sure that belongs to us. That will ramp our tyranny up a little bit more. Oh, so we can now end this war, I believe, which I will. And yeah, I think I will. I think I'll just imprison their leaders for now. And I'll have you guys come over here. Looks like our allies are doing okay here. But it does appear that they are a bit outnumbered. And what is this war here? Oh yeah, that's my war. So we do have a decent amount of political influence. I think I will fabricate a claim on these guys. And they are allied, or no, they are a vassal under the Persian Empire, who I don't think is that much of an issue, to be honest, because they're so disconnected from us. I don't think we're going to have to deal with them. We could probably fight these guys one-on-one. And festival with Parthia. As we prepare for another festival here in Gyeonglung, we have heard rumors of a similar festival over in Parthia. As our two nations get along with one another, this could be a chance for us to come together and celebrate a festival together and get to know each other better. We could send an invitation to them. But, I mean, yeah, we could improve their relations with us a little bit more. Or I could just spend 100 gold and get 6 stability. Which I might do. Wouldn't mind getting that stability a little bit higher. So I can, kind of jump back and forth here with our laws. So we won this siege over here. I will have you go over here. And it looks like we're going to get even more stability. Great. That's great. Huji's actually doing okay. What's your plus 18 versus Jingug? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. War? Oh, jeez. Looks like Pandya actually declared war on Kalinga here. Okay, I got really scared for a second there. I thought Maurya was stepping in. But they're having their own little war over here. So hopefully that keeps him occupied for a little while. Well, I think Kalinga beat Pandya before. I'm sure they got a 20k stack there, or they got 30,000 troops. What about you, Pandya? How much do you have? You have at least that many. You should theoretically be able to deal with this. Could I maybe get military access from... No? Okay. I could improve opinion with Maurya. Maybe they'll give me military access. It'd be nice to have military access with Maurya. Just so, I don't think they couldn't, declare war on me right away without major hit to their stability with military access. So we completed the Buddhist scholars. Tingsami Spa has heard many stories from Buddhist travelers visiting Gyeonglung and desiring to hear more about what is happening in the lands to our south, has sent a delegation to seek out these Buddhist sages. It is at the pleasant request of the Tibetan It is a pleasant request of these Tibetan that these scholars will receive the gifts of gold we send peacefully and joyously, and we hope that they will deem us worthy to come visit us in our mountain home. Okay. And that's basically all we can do for now. A voice behind bars. It would seem that this lady, despite her incarceration, has managed to spread some particularly vile rumors about the proclivities of Tingsama Spa. It is clear that's something that must be done before Tingsami loses even more credibility. Yeah, I guess I'll just make these rumors disappear. I should also sell some of these people off. Just get a little bit more money coming in here. I think it was this lady. No, it was you. Okay, we'll just sell you off. Our tyranny's a little high right now, but I don't think it's going to be that much of an issue. So, Maria, you're minus 26 for giving us military access. Okay. I'll have you guys go over here. Alrighty, and we will take all this for ourselves. I guess I'll just banish those at class, reduce our aggressive expansion somewhat, and send you guys over here to prepare for war there, and maybe delete some of these forts here. I'll delete this one as well. And maybe also just lower the maintenance down so we can make a little bit more cash. Untiring devotion. Okay, so our stability is looking pretty good. We might be in a position soon to switch over to Royal Guard. And then go back up to military service. We just need to save up the benevolent spirit. Tingsami Spa, we have heard reports from the provinces that we are worthy of your attention. Oh, I guess this is the Buddhist scholars writing to us. It seems that a local god, some minor deity, has been seen walking through our realm, touching with withered vines in fallow fields and returning them to the blush of spring. Our people have interacted with this divine creature a couple of times, leaving date cakes and wine out for the god, who in turn has blessed their harvests and made them productive. To celebrate this divine connection, the locals have built a shrine to this unknown god of their own initiative. Oh, this is not connected with the Buddhist scholars. This is just a separate event. The piety of the Tibetan faithful have been rewarded. A pairing. A pairing is a settlement in Suvarna Gotra, which is in here. This is, oh, this little place right here. Okay, that's fine. Barbarians. Apparently. So let's see how Kalinga's dealing with it over here. Looks like they're losing right now. You know. Buddha. Okay, now we're completing the Buddhist scholar. A casus belli. Much to our shock, we have received a horrifying report about the diplomats that we have sent down into India in hopes of encouraging Buddhist scholars to visit our capital. Our poor emissaries were set upon by bandits who wasted no time in taking everything that our men had with them, including their lives. While we have no proof of anything, there are suspicions that this nefarious deed was carried out by robbers employed by one of our enemies. When Tingsami Spa had heard the story, all of Tibet would soon experience the Rani's rage. The only answer to this grave insult could only be one thing: war. So we will receive claims all throughout northern India, which I'm sure... Yeah, I'm sure Mario is not going to like that. That hurts our opinion with them. For the most part. Doesn't seem to affect the potential of getting a military access with them. I could send them a gift, but that's a lot of gold. How is that claim coming along here? About 65%. And is there anything that's coming close? Yeah, Dunhuang is getting a little close to rebelling. I could switch it over to harsh treatment, but I don't want to spend the PI for now. Oh, and we also have some provincial investments. I could use that on my capital, which I think I will. And let's look here for now. Maybe I should invest in some of these cities. I think I'll build some noble districts here. And here as well. I want to get as many nobles in my primary region, because that's where most of our culture is. I haven't really seen it spread too much. The Mauryan collapse. Here we go. The Mauryan ruler has died, sending the Mauryan Empire into disarray. Internally, many prominent nobles vie for control of the reins of state, and these scheming princes are causing great division amongst our once unified people. It is clear that the mighty Mauryan Empire, which once controlled nearly all of India, is now on the verge of a dramatic collapse. Who could have foreseen such a thing happening? Even now, our many enemies prepare their army. So this is through the Mauryan perspective. Very interesting. So their stability is now in the tank, and they haven't split apart yet. At some point, they will split apart. But at the very least, does look like the beginning for them is very soon. Or the end for them is very soon. Let's check the war up here. Uh-oh, it looks like these guys are pushing back now. That's not good. And I think I'll go for more money. I'll pray to Tingnam. We'll get a little bit more cash flow coming in here. A nice little technology here. I will get basic training, as this is required to complete mountain maneuvers. So now we just need a legion. And next month, I think we will have enough to complete. There we go. So now we have a claim against these guys. I will declare war on them. Maybe bring in these guys with us. Just in case the Persian Empire brings some of their troops with them. But I don't think they will. I don't think they'll be able to. This should be a relatively easy war. We'll just send you guys in here. Commercial ventures in our capital now is giving us another trade route, and I believe we were trying to trade for fruits to get the character loyalty bonus. So now that we have that, that should make people just a little bit more loyal. You're still extremely disloyal because of the power base of supporters. And I think I might go to Royal Guard here. I mean, I'm afraid that if I do, though, like, we're getting 10% levy size from our military service, which would reduce this to it would reduce our levies to nothing. So, I mean, would I even be able to recruit a legion with... I need a legion with at least 7 subunits. I think I can do it. I think I can. So I'm going to do this. This will cost 35 political influence, 15 stability, and 20... Okay, we should be able to raise a legion now. See, in order to do this one, we need to have a legion with at least 6 light infantry units. And 3 legion distinctions. Well, let's see. I mean, I wouldn't mind putting heavy infantry in here because with our traditions, we do get some heavy infantry bonuses. Right? Like heavy infantry morale, heavy infantry offense. But we do also get the same thing for light infantry as well. So maybe I can put 7 there. I'll put 1 supply train in there. One engineer cohort in there. Then I don't know if that makes any sense. Maybe I'd also like to put some cavalry in there. Maybe for now I'll just put like 2 light cav and 2 heavy infantry. Later on, I could always just add heavy infantry to it. But you don't want to add too many subdivisions because it just convolutes everything. So I think I'm gonna do this now. Oh no, that's not light infantry. That's pikemen. Oops. Ooh, that would have been bad. Light infantry. There we go. Yeah. This will cost a maintenance of $3.71, 3 gold, almost 4 gold per month. That's fine. This will cost manpower, almost completely reduce our manpower, but that's okay. And 170 gold. Okay. And I say we do that. The First Legion. It is a large step for a nation to show it has the resources to keep a standing army, as we have formed the Legion of Tibet. We now stand as a nation above others. Our glorious nation enters a new era of professional soldiers that will show no mercy to our enemies. Additionally, they will be able to forge a legacy of their own. And bravery, or lack thereof, shall determine its character. Okay, so it does say that we have complete... Oh, we do have this. Okay, sweet. Right, yeah, we can do this now. That'll give us mountain combat bonus, which is really good. And I'm sure our levy now here is like completely reduced. But I am going to, I think, go back to military service just to have it go back up a little bit. I will have you go on drill for now because I think you start off with 2. But if you drill, you can actually, there is a distinction that you can award your legion just by drilling. So maybe they'll do that for now. And we'll just siege this area up here. Heresy. Deify the living God in the spirit of nation. This tribal chief here surely breathes, bleeds, and dies just as any mortal. This is a scheme to promulgate influence in Brigantia. How the hell do we know about Brigantia? Okay. Oh, Rome is getting a little sizable there. And Egypt is having a major revolt here. It's not looking good. It looks like the Ptolemaic revolt is going to win that one. See what's going on here. Carthage is... Oh, darn. It looked like Massilia was going to overrun Carthage here and maybe form Numidia, but that's not looking to be the case now. Looks like Carthage has sort of fought back here. Mountain maneuvers. Over the last 3 months, Tingsami has been personally overseeing the training of our levies in the mountains, sending our large forces along the roads that have been built in order so that they can drill in the most distant places in Tibet. Although it has been back-breaking work, our soldiers return in the best shape of their lives, ready to rain destruction upon our enemies, even in the most difficult terrain. Great. So I believe that is a permanent bonus, right, till the end of the game. Great. So we get a +5 mountain combat bonus. A daughter has been born. Wonderful. Okay. And hauled in front of the court. Guailumo Chakma is a sorry sight. Caught with jagged rock in hand, she is said to have been ready to strike down Samarkand Spa in a brutal act of violence. Luckily, passersby were quick enough to act and prevent this terrible deed, and we now have the unenviable task of passing judgment on the wicked Guailumo. We could say we shouldn't be too hasty. That would reduce the loyalty of this governor here. down to 38. That's not ideal. Or we could throw her in the dungeon. And she would lose loyalty, but she's 75. You're 77. Maybe I will do that. I will throw her in the dungeon for now, and we do have a scorned family, so we're going to have to replace someone, which we don't. Doesn't look like we have anyone in this family that we could use. Oh, you're our primary heir. Put you in there for now. Maybe I'll put my heir as the Vaidya, which is basically the court physician. Yeah, I think I'll put you in there for... Oh, now we still have a scorned family? Who else? The Gurub family. Well, we should be able to find someone from there. From that family. Yeah, this works because you're not particularly good at this job, and I'll put you in there. So now that solves that issue. How's our research coming along here? Researchers look fine. We could put this guy in there because he is a scholar. She is a member of the Trident family. That is not a royal family. So maybe I'll replace you with this guy because he's got the scholar trait. Okay. So Maurya should collapse, I think, pretty soon. It should happen relatively quickly. At some point, they're going to split apart, and I think we'll see nations like the Shunga sort of show up. Okay, so we won this siege here. And I wonder, can we just peace out right away? We just need to completely control this territory. Granaries raided. We received word that from local officials of the province of Yankee that several important provincial food stockpiles have been looted by malcontents owing to the contempt for the government across the area. I will just replace the stockpile, and that increases the loyalty of the governor, which is nice. So once this war is over, which I think I might be able to peace out once I take this. Right? Or no? So I need a war score of 17. So, but now that we have the war goal, we could probably just kind of... You're going up here? Okay, we'll try to fight these guys up here. We are losing some levies here, but that's because our levies were severely reduced. Why don't you come up here? We'll just keep an eye out for any Persian... Yeah, so like the Persian army here, they can't really do anything because they're still kind of enemies with Parthia. So every month now we should see a tick, I think, in our war score. There we go, +6, and it needs to be... Uh-oh, I saw something coming. Oh, that's the Bactrian military. They are at war with their old allies, Bagram. Okay. Well, after this war, I think the next war will probably be against Bactria. And let's see what's going on here. What do we need to replace? Fish. We are not getting the surplus bonus for fish, so I guess we'll trade with Maurya. And we should also keep an... Uh-oh. Yeah, this war's not looking very good. Maybe instead of drilling, I'll have you guys go up here. Just to kind of keep an eye out on them. because I don't want them coming down here. We will also use this tech to get the active drill to increase our discipline. We'll also get professional training once we're done that. And I think we need professional training to do this mission here. And at least 3, so we'll be able to do that, but we also need 3 distinctions on our Legion. Disagreements at the highest level. Oh, okay, yeah. She's rather influential, so I guess I'll side with her to increase her loyalty. I think we can peace out now. What do you guys, minus 24? So we just need to wait a little bit longer here. Where's the capital for this province? Is it up here? I'm not seeing the capital here. Minus 23, so we just gotta wait a little while. We can get another civic focus, so I will grab local forums. There we are. There it is. It's right here. Our war exhaustion is going up a little bit. That's a bit of a problem. So this should allow us to peace out, I think. No, not yet. Okay, minus 18. Hopefully this war does not reach us, but it's looking... Oh, it looks like it already has, just as I say that. Okay. Why don't we send you guys up here? You should come over here. No. No. This way. Yeah. We lost that fish again. Okay. Get that. And can I just peace out of this war? Would you guys be willing? No. You're doing too well for yourselves. Huji has gotten themselves in a bit of a jam. Why do I keep having to do this? This is really annoying. Now we're losing dates. Okay, let's get dates. Scandal. Scandal is unfortunately part of an everyday in the Tibetan court. Ordinarily, we would simply ignore such petty squabbles. However, on this occasion, the esteemed Bochang Gurub was found in flagrant delicto with his lover Nangji Owo by his spouse Zoma Gurub. Zoma Gurub, the spouse overcome with despair, has appealed to the court to have Bochang Gurub stripped of office as a punishment for his brazenly public vice. I think I will have him flogged. Yeah, he'll just be flogged. Well. Oh, we can actually peace... Oh, no, we can't because... Oh, we can. Okay, now we can actually peace out of here, which I will. I will reduce the aggressive expansion, so... I think I'm going to put a cut in here for now. Next episode, we'll just have to fight back this Korean power here, which is pushing into our lands right now. And yeah, that'll be next episode. This episode, boy, it's nice to have stability again. This episode, next episode, we might also go back to military service as well. Our levies have been reduced to basically nothing. So it would be nice to go back to that. And next episode, I think once we fight back these guys, we might go to war against Bactria. Well, first we'll have to lower our war exhaustion in order to do that. But it's not. Oh, it looks like Kalinga's fighting back a little bit. Minus 38 for Pandya, which is very good news. Maurya is having some provincial problems, it looks like. Satavahana has reemerged, as well as these guys up here. So Maurya's got their hands full. They're still not willing to give us military access, but that's okay. We're just going to have to deal with this, and then we might look down to Bactria and maybe try to cut into this territory here so we can take this this wonder for ourselves. But that'll be next episode, so stay tuned for that. And if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.